Welcome to the Transfer Exchange Show. We are live and we're in 1080p. Yes, I repeat, 1080p. You can see the gleaming white teeth. I tell you what, it looks like I've got bloody veneers in.
You're looking good, man.
I'll tell you what. I need to go down the gym. Not done that in a couple of weeks. Looking a bit rough around the edges, but still, the camera is looking all right. The lighting's all right. Yeah. New and improved. You notice there's no symbol in the corner. We're upgrading, you see? Upgrading.
Yeah.
And you have been with us from the start of the journey, people. How you doing, Steve?
I'm good, mate. Well, really pleased. I was a bit worried about the old wrinkles.
Nope.
But I'm aging well.
Well, I added a filter. I added a filter. But we won't speak about that.
I'm aging very well.
Yes, you are, Steve. Yes, you are. Like fine wine. And I'd like to add that we are now also streaming to Twitch as well. Yeah, because we've got more destinations that we can stream to now. All right. So that's not stopping there. We're going to stream to up to 10 different destinations, and we will do that because we can. So why not take advantage of it? We've got the first semi-final today. I know they say England are favourites, but I can't have that. Italy are the favourites. All right, Italy have beaten number one in the world so far, and they did that in style as well. They are favourites, and they're up against a Spanish team who, I have to say, when I first saw them, I didn't think they were going to get anywhere in this tournament. And now they're sitting in the semi-finals. They could barely score a goal in the first two games. Then they ended up being top goal scorers in the competition. And now they see themselves in the semi-final with it all to play for. It's a one-off game. And yes, Italy have been brilliant, but who knows? So let's look at the starting lineup. We've got Unai Simon, who's been, for me, he's been okay. When he's called upon, he's been okay, but he's not my kind of goalkeeper. We've got Dave, a.k.a. Azpilicueta, Sergio Busquets in the team, Koke, Ferran Torres, very good season so far this season. Eric Garcia starts for Spain today. Jordi Alba, Alamo, I think every time he's come on, he's looked sharp. He's been a very good player. Oyarzabal, I apologise, mate. Laporte and Pedri starting for Spain. What are you thinking of that starting lineup, Steve?
I'll tell you what. When I just before we came on air, I obviously see the team sheet, and I'd look down that Spain side, and I tell you what, people. My tournament bet was Italy, and I'm not going away from that, but there's some players in this Spanish side that could hurt them.
And it seems like he's gone for Luis Enrique's taken out the players that he kind of trusted at first, but they haven't really given that trust back. The likes of Gerrard, the likes of Morata have been very sporadic when they come to play. I think Gerrard in the last game had like 3 or 4 chances on goal, and at international level, when you're creating 3 or 4 chances for your striker, you've got to be putting them away, and he's just not scoring. So it looks like they've gone for the typical false 9 or no striker, or just as many players, creative players, and hit and hope. But that looks like a solid team there.
Yeah, it does. I mean, we go down through it. I mean, most of those names are household names. I mean, people may not be aware of the Real Sociedad forward, which was the one you just tried to pronounce, Alassa Bella, whatever his name was. But he's obviously, Luis Enrique must fancy him. He's put him in there. Big game. Semi-final of a European tournament, so must trust him. And I think this is the guy who scored that last penalty for Spain that put them through.
Yeah, it was.
It was, yeah. So
yeah,
he's going to be, he's got nerves, so he's going to be up for games like this. So I think he's going to be the type of player who ain't going to show nerves. And like
Mhm.
I said, that they've got players in Spain. Pedri. An absolutely top draw. Ferran Torres. Um, they've got some serious players who can hurt, and they're quite strong at the back. They've got Koke from Atletico Madrid, who can sort of control that midfield on his day,
Mhm.
and you've got the players at the back. Garcia, we know about, quality player. Laporte again, top draw footballer, and Aspilicueta never has a bad game. So yeah, I wouldn't put Spain out of this tonight.
Yeah, as you said, it's a solid team there. It's actually Oriol Sabal. How's that?
Right,
Oriol Sabal.
that's Lebel.
Oriol Sabal. Oriol Sabal.
Mm,
Oyarzabal. That's it.
that, that's
Oyarzabal.
that's
It's
good.
Mikel Oyarzabal. He's like a winger. Drops in at number 10 more. He's not an out and out striker. So, but
No.
their out and out strikers aren't doing it. Morata he's a confidence player. And Gerrard, I mean, we watched him against Arsenal. We watched him against Man United. And it's more and more the same. It's more or less the same thing as what we've seen in the tournament. He's in the right positions. He's in the right place. He's a tidy player, but he's just not that class to really take Spain forward. And when you're coming up in a semi-final game and you've seen that throughout every game so far in the tournament, I think it's time to probably make a change, and he's done that. So it's a ballsy move from Luis Enrique, but I can see why he's done it. When you're coming up against a team like Italy, you're going to get chances against Italy. Italy are going to get chances against you. So you need to take them. Because if you don't, you could rue their misses. And obviously, the Italian team's out. We've got Gianluigi Donnarumma, Di Lorenzo, Chiellini, and Verratti, Jorginho, who has been immense this tournament. I won't have a bad word said about this guy anymore. Too many people talk about sideways, backwards. It's called balance, and he has brought the balance to this Italian team, which is massively needed. Insignia has been awesome this tournament. He's one of my favourite players in this tournament. Emerson has been brought into the team. Chiesa starts again. Immobile, Barella, and Bonucci. What are you saying on the Italian starting lineup, Steve?
It's very strong, isn't it? I mean, okay, they haven't got Spinazzola tonight. They're bringing Emerson in, but I'm sure Roberto. God, I forgot his name.
Mancini.
Has got trust in him. He'll go out there. I've seen Emerson play in the past. He'll do in the job. I mean, look, a midfield of Verratti and Jorginho. I mean, that's probably up there with probably the best midfield in the tournament, next to France, and the rest going on from there. I mean, it's just full of excitement, full of quality, and I can't wait to sit down and watch this. You've got Chiesa, who's I think he missed in the first two games. Why I don't know. Maybe he had a knock. I don't know. But since he's came in, he's so dangerous. He pops that ball about.
He's so direct, isn't he? It's like he gets the ball and you just. He's one of them players. If you had in your team, you'll be excited to get him on the ball because he gets the ball and you know he's going to look for. He's looking for an opportunity to score. He's looking an opportunity for a goal for the team, and that's what you want.
Yeah. His mind is ticking all the time. You can see you can watch a player and you can see how their mind just ticking. He's already looking for the next ball. He's always looking for the next space. He's one of these players that's in the Italy side in world football who's always that little bit ahead in the other players on the football pitch. And I can't wait to watch him tonight. And there's just strength all through the Italian side. The way they pop that ball about in the midfield, they pop it around like a a Barcelona of old esque where they used to like ticky tacky. They do that, bang, 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 and then they just hit with power, and they just they're scoring goals, and they've got players like Immobile up front and Insignia, to put them away. Immobile, didn't have a great game last game, but whatever you say about him, he works his socks off, and he knows exactly where that net is. And if anybody who didn't know who Insignia was before the tournament, they most certainly do now.
Yeah.
And because he's man of the tournament for me so far.
Yeah, he's been excellent. He's been one. Again. I seem to like a certain type of player, and when it comes to skillful, dynamic, quick, technically gifted, and direct. And that's why my two players to watch in the tournament were Chiesa and Jeremy Doku. Both very attacking kind of players. And Insignia has been one of my favourites so far in the tournament. I think it's been brilliant. Before we go forward, please, people, hit the like and subscribe button. Share it. Hit the comment section. We want to hear your predictions before we go into ours. So, Steve, how do you see the game going? Because I see it. Spain may have had trouble scoring goals, but what they haven't had trouble doing is breaking down teams. They've had plenty of chances on goal, and I can kind of see this kind of going a bit like the Belgium game. Maybe Spain don't play with the same amount of pace as Belgium do, but I didn't expect Italy to be playing with that pace. So I expect an end-to-end game. I'm hoping for it. In all the games we've seen so far where the big teams have met, we haven't seen them play a game of chess. It's been like an arcade game. That's how I see it. How do you see the game going?
Well, I see it as far as Italy is concerned. I mean, I look at Italy can play both ways. If you want to play on they could let them come at you and they'll hit you on the break, or they could go into like a basketball match and just pop it around. I think it's going to go that way. And the reason why I say that, Kieran, is because that I don't think Spain can play in the other way apart from come at Italy. Yeah. And I think they will get ripped apart if they sat back.
They sit off,
and let Italy just come to them. Right. The other way round, fair enough. But then again, I think Italy, that could play into Italy's hand as well. I think they could both ways for Italy. They can come out and they can win the game playing both types of football. I think Spain can only win this game by playing one type of football, and that's what we've always known Spain for, and that's to attack, score goals, and just and just take from the kickoff, just go for it, and that's what I think it will be. I think it'll be that type of game, and it's going to be a wonderful game. I can't wait for this. I hope.
Yeah,
I can't. It could be like I can't see this being a 0-0. Two teams sitting back because, like I just secured, if Spain sit back, I think Italy will kill them. And that's why I think it's going to be just like Spain will go and Italy will go, and it's going to be a great match. So to answer your question, mate, I think it's just going to be like very similar to the France and Belgium game.
Yeah, same here. As you said, I can't see Spain sitting back. I can't see Spain sitting in. They haven't done so far this tournament. And I could just see them trying to take it to Italy. And Italy, who surprised me in the Belgian game with how much they were willing to attack, because they can sit in. I mean, with the likes of Chiellini and in their defence, just marshalling the troops. They can play that game. They can play the classic Italian way, but they didn't. They went toe to toe with the number one in the world, the most attacking team in the world, the most on paper one of the best teams in the world. And if you're going to take on Belgium that way, there's no reason why you shouldn't take on Spain that way. And as long as, but on the flip side, Spain can break down any team. It's just the problem with Spain is, will they score the goals? They've made the changes to try and combat the flaccidness they've had up front so far this tournament. So maybe we're going to see a high-scoring game. We don't know. I don't know. Hopefully we do.
As well, the two centre backs of Spain, they're not the type of centre backs who can sit back. You've got Chiellini and the other guy who plays next to him. Is it Belotti? Bilotti, yeah, the two that play at the back, they can sit back and they can just say, "Come on, we'll just have a fight with you." I don't think Laporte and
Bonucci,
Garcia,
sorry, Bonucci,
Bonucci
and Chiellini. Sorry,
yeah, and
yeah,
they've got too many B's in that team, Italy. I
yeah.
swear that's just a start. But Laporte and Garcia, they're ball playing centre backs.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
was surprised to see Garcia in there. Not played so far, has he?
No.
Yeah, so
No.
a big test for him in the semi-finals. A lot on his shoulders. I mean, this kid hasn't exactly played a tremendous amount for Man City. Just made his move to Barcelona, so it's a big call, a big call. But as we know, Eric Garcia is a very sought after defender, very intelligent, very good defender. And it's a big game for such a young kid. So it remains to be seen how that one goes. How do you think this game will end up? What do you think the score is going to be? How do you think it's going to
go? Well, I think one player's got a massive game for Spain tonight. Is Koke in that midfield. Yeah, I think he's really good. He's someone who's got to have a massive game. Probably one of his best games of the tournament. I would have thought he would have to have tonight. I've picked Italy from the beginning of the tournament, from the moment they kicked off. I'm still going to stick with Italy. I think they'll just come out on top tonight. Just for the main reason, I think like I said, they can play any game that Spain will throw at them. And I just think overall they'll just be too strong. And they've got more players that are on form at the moment than what Spain are. They may have one of them nights where Spain are just on it, but I can't see it. I can't see it. I think it'd be a great game. I think it'll be 3-1 to Italy.
I mean, I'll be looking forward to that game if it is 3-1.
Yeah. And as I say, this with goal scorers, I think tonight, I think you're going to see Insigne's on fire this tournament. Yeah. I think you're going to see a goal from him, and Chiesa's on form. I think you see a goal from him, and I'm going to say Barella will pop up from the midfield and get one as well for Spain. Let's go for Ferran Torres. He could be a key tonight, Kieran.
Yeah. Me, I'd like to see a high scoring game. I think it will be end to end, and I think that there'll be a lot of chances on goal. I'm going to go for a 2-0 scoreline. Like you, I'm going to go for Chiesa to score a goal and Insigne to score a goal. Can't move away from Insigne. Any opportunity he gets to open up and shoot, he does it. And the same with Chiesa. I think if Spain are to score, I think it will come from maybe like Olmo, the winger. He's very attacking. He's again another one who likes to drop the shoulder and get the shot off. And if they can score, I think it might come from him. But I do think it will be a 2-1, 2-0 victory to Italy, and Insigne and Chiesa to score for Italy. I think it'll be an excellent game. Touch what it is. I think this has been one of the best international tournaments I've ever seen. Yeah. With game wise, we've seen just shocks. We've seen great goals. We've seen great games. So may it continue. And yeah, I think we'll be seeing Italy in the final after this. Reyes has gone for both to score, Italy to win. I know that one probably hurts for you to type it, Reyes, but yeah, it's good to see you, Reyes, and we're going to have you on the show soon for the Barcelona special. Don't worry about that. I know you've been doing your research and your homework, and you've got plenty to talk about as well. People, make sure you like the show, hit subscribe. Yeah, we're going to hit you. You're going to see us at 10 o'clock for the post-match reaction. Thanks for joining us, Steve.
Yep. Cheers, Kieran. Pleasure, mate.
All right. Peace out, people. Stay safe and wash your hands.